You know, what happens with some black people is that when they manage to cross the class barrier, they think that they have also crossed the race barrier. And issues that affect systemic racial issues that affect the black population on a whole, that it won't affect them, that they're somehow immune because they have crossed the class barrier. Everything about this article is funny to me because it's like begging someone to have dinner at their house and you show up and they're eating and they're not offering you any. And you're like, I'm hungry. I don't understand why you're not offering me a meal. And they're like, yeah, we said you could come, but we never said that we'd feed you. Black Republicans. Black Republicans are caught between a rock and a hard place after Florida revised their curriculum to say that black people gained transferable skills during slavery. Political article says the move has infuriated several prominent black conservatives, and most saw it as an unforced error at the time when black Republicans feel they've been making significant strides within the party. And you know that the Vice President Kamala Harris has come out strongly condemning Florida's latest moves regarding the revision of the curriculum. And so when the black Republicans raised their concerns, this is what DeSantis' team had to say. Part of the reason our country has struggled is because DC Republicans all too often accept false narratives, accept lies that are perpetrated by the left, and to accept the lie that Kamala Harris has been perpetrating, even when that has been debunked, that's not the way you do it. Representative John James scolded DeSantis and said, there are only 5 black Republicans in Congress and you're attacking 2 of them. My brother in Christ, if you find yourself in a deep hole, put the shovel down. Black conservatives find themselves in a quandary, on the one hand having to push back on perceptions that slavery has positive attributes, but also fighting the perception that if they voice criticism, it leads to questions of whether they are sufficiently conservative. If you condemn CRT and refuse to support BLM, black Republicans are called a coon, sellout, and Uncle Clarence. If you vocalize minor distaste with a sentence in a curriculum that lauded skills developed by slaves during slavery, black Republicans are called Democrats and frauds. This is my thought, right? These black Republicans are acting like this just came way out of left field. They have no idea where this came from. They are acting as if they are surprised that this came out of the Republican Party and came out of DeSantis' Florida. Come on now. You know, what happens with some black people is that when they manage to cross the class barrier, they think that they have also crossed the race barrier. And issues that affect systemic racial issues that affect the black population on a whole. I'm speaking about the black population now. That it won't affect them, that they're somehow immune because they have crossed the class barrier. Black Republicans have openly defended the moves that have been taken by the Republican Party, particularly in recent years, that directly impact the well-being of black people. And they want us to believe that they didn't see this coming. That to be true, you were never really invited.